What's up, producers? I just want to be as direct as possible. I owe you an apology. I'm sorry I promoted an unethically trained AI platform on my YouTube page. I've spent the past year plus signing on to class action lawsuits, promoting ethical AI and criticizing unethical training because I believe that unethically trained AI platforms cause profound harm, not just to the producer community, but to the community of creatives and artists at large. And I caused that harm. I'm responsible for that. I am accountable for what I did. I can't apologize enough. This feels absolutely terrible, and I'm sorry. I just want to tell you as directly as possible that I'm sorry. I'll show you what I mean, how I found out, and give credit where credit is due for that. But I just want to say, without any extras, without any justification or excuses, I'm sorry, I messed up. I did believe that OpenBeat AI was what they said they were, which was an ethically trained AI, a generative AI platform. They assured me that before they even offered me a paid sponsorship. I was under the impression that my guy Mars was the person whose content consensually trained their AI model. They told me that was trained through a Marika custom model, not Suno. I've never been offered a deal from Suno, but I would never take a deal from Suno. I've turned down other sponsorship offers from AI platforms because of ethics. And so I not only feel terrible for being lied to, but I feel terrible because I believe that lie and then spread that harm to all of you who watched my video. I don't want to cause harm to the producer community, and let's be honest, I also don't want to harm my own credibility, and yet I did both. Once the Weaver video came out, I immediately reached out to OpenBeat and let them know what was going on and asked them to explain themselves. They gave me what I thought at the time were direct answers. This was yesterday. I actually spent the whole day trying to duplicate the results from what Fex, who's the guy that exposed all of this, I think in Weaver's Discord. I tried to replicate those results with the OpenBeat AI's API feed. I couldn't do it. I tried. I'm not well versed in back-end web development, anything like that. But as you can see, OpenBeat AI denied all involvement with Suno. They said they didn't use a Suno API. They said a Suno API didn't even exist. And then just earlier today, somebody sent me this, which is part of OpenBeat's API. And well, let me just show you. This is my original video, which is currently unlisted, but will be gone by the time this video goes live because I don't want anybody else potentially signing on to something that is potentially deceptive or harmful. But just watch this. It's a 1970s soul minor key. It probably knows it's a minor key. Gritty vintage sound. Let's just see what happens. All right, so I've downloaded all the stems as waves, and I'm gonna bring that back into this session. Listen carefully to that and remember what I typed into that prompt. Yeah, these drums sound way better than anything from other AI platforms that I've heard. That was embarrassing. That was an incredibly embarrassing statement. I've heard a lot of garbage from Suno, but in all likelihood, this is Suno. I just can't let go. So listen to that beat. This is OpenBeat AI's API feed. I don't pretend to fully understand what all of this is, but from my understanding, someone correct me if I'm wrong, this is just a record of how their music is being generated. It even shows, as you can see, prompts, styles, etc., all the metadata for all of the prompts that are generating music on their platform. And at one point, you could search and find Suno results, but they've apparently gotten rid of that ever since I brought it to their attention last night when I confronted them about the video. But Fex and another person who doesn't want me to name them found my prompt from the video. You can see the exact same prompt, everything. I guess the user ID for me is 2307. And as you can see, there's a wave file. Actually, it's an MP3 file from Suno. So when we go straight to that link, this is what we get. It's the same beat. I don't know if this could possibly be a mistake. It doesn't seem like an error. It doesn't seem like anything else, especially given that when I'm confronting OpenBeat, they are telling me that they have no idea why Suno's URLs have anything to do with their API. So somebody's not telling me the truth. I only took on the partnership because they told me it was ethically trained. They explained how it was ethically trained. It was a Black-owned generative AI platform that was actually run by producers. So I wanted to obviously amplify that. I did the wrong thing. So I've been getting additional criticism, not just for promoting a harmful platform, but for some other reasons as well related to this video. Curtis King just reacted to the video, so I guess I'm reacting to a reaction of a reaction of a reaction. But this part in particular,
I'm able to showcase whether the video features the paid promotion tag on YouTube. Sorry for that. Okay, so DJ Payne's video does have the paid promotion tag. It is hard to see though, due to his DAW being open in the beginning. I honestly did not see it at first when I was watching this original.
I was initially defensive about this because I felt like I had done the right thing by clearly marking it as having included paid promotion. But what I realize is that a lot of people don't watch the videos, they listen to the videos. And so they not only will miss that, but what about people who have vision impairments? That was shitty of me to not include verbal disclosure. From now on, anytime I have a sponsorship, I will verbally disclose it. I will make it clear verbally, not just with the sponsorship tag.
He does state while he's editing the video that OpenBeat AI just happened to reach out to him and give him 2 licenses to give away.
All right, breaking news. As I was editing this video, OpenBeat AI contacted me. They said they're gonna give me 2 accounts to give away to my subscribers here on YouTube.
Not uncommon. Sometimes sponsors, when you tell them, hey, I'm working on that video right now in case there's anything else you want to add to that. I've done sponsor videos. They'll be like, oh yeah, by the way, we got this little coupon code, throw that in the video, yada, yada, yada. Get some people some gifts. Okay, cool. Let's make it happen.
So,
yeah, you wouldn't believe this, but Larry O says the exact same fucking thing. I shit you not. They just happened to reach out to both of them mid-video and state that they're giving away 2 licenses.
So this is a strong implication, and it is certainly a statement that people are taking at face value, and that additionally damages my credibility, of course. For example, I received this comment earlier. It says, I like your content, but the lack of transparency when promoting these sites is blatant and honestly disrespectful. You expect us to believe you are just making a video on them and they happen to contact you. Your audience isn't stupid, and we see through that bullshit, bro. I can't speak for Larry O. All I can do is, and I hate that I'm in a position to have to defend myself against this, but here are the DMs. This is the conversation. I wish Weaver had reached out to me about this and just checked in with me, because the line of communication is open. This happened before, where he made a statement in, I think, 2 videos that was potentially damaging to my credibility and to my brand and to my livelihood about how I was getting paid for interviews, specifically by BusyWorks. And when I showed him screenshots proving that that absolutely wasn't true, he apologized. He apologized privately. I figured the next time this situation occurred where he was going to make this kind of statement, or when he had some suspicions about something I did, he would just reach out, because we had already had this happen before. But he didn't, and you know what? He doesn't owe me courtesy. No one owes you any sort of courtesy in life. So it is what it is, but that didn't happen. Lastly, people were concerned about my relationship with OpenBeat, whether I'm more involved beyond a paid sponsorship. I'm absolutely not. I can only speak for myself, but it was a sponsorship. Again, I don't know exactly the connection between the Suno API and OpenBeat, but the fact that the beat that I created using their platform is stored on Suno server, and they are denying that they have anything to do with Suno whatsoever, shows a degree of deception that I'm not cool with. I'm sure I'm not the only producer. I mean, there were other people mentioned in that video, other producers, and I feel bad that we were all lied to. But worse yet, we all have platforms that people trust, a lot of people trust, and we gave information to them that could harm them. And on behalf of me, I am sorry. I deserve the criticism for doing this. This is an ugly situation. I don't like that I'm a part of it, but I'm a part of it, and I'm accountable for that. I appreciate you watching this video. Thank you.